Hey guys, so welcome back to Tea Tuesdays. I got to go back to 05 Tea Bar for an event called Mezcal versus Kombucha. We had just amazing food. We got to try Jun, which is green tea version of kombucha, and we also got to try really lovely mezcals. I have never had mezcal before. The mezcal they introduced, Julia from Cuchillo restaurant made an elixir out of it. Kombucha is slightly, acidic, and it's a little tangy and sour. So it's a lot like putting a lime into something like tequila or mezcal. So it was absolutely perfect. I got to learn a lot about bitters too, which I might do in a separate post, because today I have something a little bit different for you, which is a edited down snippet version of what I heard last night, because I cannot put this as eloquently as the lovely people at 05 Tea Bar and the presenters last night. This is not the full thing, so if you want to have a really comprehensive look into this whole mezcal universe, you should definitely go to one of their classes. Anyways, here you go, enjoy.
So the first thing you drank was Jun, and that's a guy that came from Portland. We brought a bottle from Portland. It's a kind of mushroom that grows on honey and green tea. And if you Google Jun, it'll tell you about it's a miracle medicine and it cures everything, and we probably don't believe in that, but it's delicious. And it grew from a bottle into a large bucket. So Rosie made ridiculously small batches of Jun, like 15 liters. And we are very proud. So all the fizziness that you got from that thing, it's not a carbonated, or we didn't carbonate it. We just bottled it, and after a week, it's like champagne.
Yeah.
But the other miracle drink that's breakfast for some people is mezcal, and that's why we have this guy.
Yeah. So what you're drinking right now is I'm John, by the way. Hi. I import this stuff, but I'm also a bartender at Hawksworth restaurant. I don't know if you've been to it downtown, Hotel Georgia. This is Julia. Julia's also a bartender. She also really likes mezcal. She works at Cuchillo. So definitely come visit us anytime.
All right. So one of the reasons tequila is so popular is because it's very easy to produce, and it's in a very wealthy area that's more or less recognized by the international community. Tequila is a state. It's if you know your wine, it's an appellation. It's an appellation controle, if anyone knows what that is. To be a tequila, you actually have to come from the state of tequila. The one plant, Blue Weber agave, is the only plant that you can use to make tequila. However, as we're starting to find out, there's a whole bunch of different varietals within the agave family that you can use to ferment and distill and make spirits. Those spirits are called mezcal. Tequila is but one of 28 to 30 different commercially viable plants within the agave family that you can use to make mezcal. If you think how champagne, it's delicious, right? It comes from one area of the world. It comes from the area of Champagne in the northeast of France. Champagne is a kind of sparkling wine. There's many sparkling wines around the world, and a lot of them use different grape varietals. That's the same analogy as what tequila is to mezcal. Tequila is one kind of mezcal. There are many different varietals of agaves that are out there that you can use to make distillate. Tequila is the most popular. Tequila could be like Chardonnay, right? Chardonnay might be the most popular, but there's the other varietals too. There's your Merlots and your Pinot Noirs and your Cabernet Sauvignons and all these grapes that you've never heard of that you can't pronounce, right? It's the same thing for mezcal. And so mezcal really is an exploration of all these different varietals and all these different styles and all these different distilling methods and all these different blends, and you can go really deep into the rabbit hole when it comes to mezcal.